Tonight, surging drug violence in Mexico is forcing a lot of college students to think twice about the wisdom of celebrating spring break across the border. CBS 2's Vince Girasoli is live in the newsroom with a look at just how risky things are right now. Vince?
Rob, what's risky depends on the destination. Border towns are a concern, but Mexico's beaches still remain popular and apparently safe for spring break. Still, the very thought of travel concerns anywhere in the country is forcing some to reconsider their plans to head anywhere south of the border. It's a week away from spring break at Northwestern, but for some of these fraternity brothers, vacation won't be what they expected.
There's actually a group of us who were planning on going to Mexico.
It was more of a we're not going because of the situation. It's too dangerous.
Mexico traditionally is thought of the place to be, and it's kind of like I have to settle for the Caribbean. It sounds kind of spoiled on my part, but you know, I would have liked to go to Mexico with my friends.
With their warm temperatures, sand and surf, Mexico's beaches have been calling to tourists and fun-seeking spring breakers for decades. But this year, Mexico's 5 major drug cartels are at war along the border with the U.S., and the State Department has issued a safety alert for Americans to be on their guard when traveling to the area.
Of course, it's impacting the perception out there for people.
Rodrigo Esponda from the Mexico Tourism Board admits it's creating a bit of a public relations dilemma. He points out the alert concerns border areas, but troubled towns like Juarez are 2,000 miles from the beaches of Cancun. Tijuana, 1,000 miles from the waters of Mexico's southern Baja Peninsula. In fact, because of an extremely favorable exchange rate, U.S. travel firms report bookings to Mexico remain equal to last year's levels in spite of the economy.
People who have been to Mexico and who know that this is a complete misconception.
If we didn't feel safe, we wouldn't be here now.
As it reinforces its tourism marketing, Mexico is now collecting testimonials from recent visitors about safety. And students like Russell Taft say, after weighing the pros and cons, they're still headed to Mexico for spring break. Do you feel you're making a risky decision?
No, not really. I mean, especially with the amount of attention it's getting right now, I'm looking to relax and then hang out at the beach with my friends.
I hope he has a safe and good time. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton is traveling to Mexico later this month to show support for the country's drug crackdown. Critics also say it's intended to underscore the Obama administration's belief that most Mexican travel remains safe. I never went away for spring break, Rob and Ann. I had to wait tables to get through spring break, but I just checked, and an all-inclusive package right now at a Cancun hotel with air is running as cheap as $1,600. So I'm sure there will be many college students headed there.
I would guess there'd be a few.
Yeah, well, like you said, the deals are out there now.
Absolutely.
Of all times. Thanks, Vince. Ahead on 2, taxpayers are asked to foot the